Derek negotiated for over an hour, battling for every dollar until he got the price of his new car down to just $50 above the manufacturer's invoice. The salesman leaned back, exhausted, and told Derek they were basically losing money on the deal. Derek drove home feeling like an absolute genius who had beaten the system, but he didn't. The dealership actually made over $3,000 on him, and the $50 he fought so hard for was just the visible surface of a massive invisible machine. There are 14 hidden profit layers built into every single car sale, and today we are running the real math on the absolute most profitable rooms in a car dealership, the hidden penalties of paying cash, and why your negotiation doesn't end on the sales floor.
Derek pulled up Consumer Reports to find the manufacturer's invoice price, assuming that was the dealership's true bottom line. But that report doesn't show the private financial arrangements between the manufacturer and the dealership. The first hidden layer is the dealer holdback, where the manufacturer sends money back to the dealership after the sale, usually 2 to 3% of the list price. On Derek's $32,250 car, a 2% holdback means the dealership quietly made an extra $645. Then there are dealer cash incentives for pushing specific inventory, stair-step volume bonuses for hitting monthly sales quotas, regional dealer-only rebates, and floor plan assistance to help cover the interest costs of keeping the car on the lot. Even if you calculated all of these front-end incentives, you still haven't found where the real money is made.
Derek shook hands and was led down a hallway into a smaller office to handle the paperwork, walking in with his guard completely down, thinking the negotiation was over. The person sitting behind that desk is the finance manager, and they are the highest earning salesperson in the entire building. Publicly traded dealership financial statements show that this single office generates between $2,000 and $2,800 in profit per car, completely separate from the sale of the vehicle. They extract that money through the loan reserve, marking up your approved interest rate to generate $600 to $800 in pure profit. They add an extended warranty with a profit margin between $700 and $1,000, and gap insurance with a built-in profit margin of $250 to $400. Then they charge $400 to $650 for processing, $40 to $90 for electronic filing, and $10 to $30 to notarize your signature, adding another $700 to $800 from the paperwork alone. Add it all up, and the finance manager makes between $2,700 and $2,900 per car.
A week later, Derek's neighbour Travis sees the car, goes to the exact same dealership and asks for the exact same model. But Travis walks in and proudly drops 5 words. "I'm paying cash. Best price." Travis thought he had the ultimate leverage, but a car dealership is not a contractor. To a dealership, the loan is not a cost, it is their most valuable revenue stream. When Travis announced he was paying cash, the dealership realised they were about to lose $2,000 to $2,800 in finance office profit. So they did the only thing they could. They held firm on the sticker price, and Travis walked out paying $2,400 more than Derek for the exact same car.
So, if paying cash costs you more and the finance office is a trap, how do you actually win? The strategy relies on using their own system against them. First, walk in as a financing buyer to keep your classification as a high-profit customer, giving you maximum negotiation leverage on the purchase price. Ask specifically if there is a loan origination fee and negotiate the purchase price as hard as possible. In the finance office, remember that extended warranties and gap insurance have massive profit margins, which means their prices are entirely negotiable. Finally, read the contract line by line to confirm there is no prepayment penalty. Sign the loan, get the deeply discounted financing buyer price, drive home, and simply pay off the entire loan the next day or week before any meaningful interest accrues. You avoid the cash buyer penalty, bypass the finance room trap, and finally beat the real math of the car dealership.